this time, I sadly announce that Audrii's body was located at the Trinity River on the U.S. Highway 59.
That heartbreaking update within the past hour. The Polk County Sheriff's announced that the body of 11-year-old Audrii Cunningham has been located. It was last Thursday that Audrii Cunningham was first reported missing after she failed to make it to school. Now that set off an Amber Alert, which has now been canceled.
And we broke this incredibly sad news of her death earlier on Fox26Houston.com. We begin tonight with team coverage for you, starting with Dominique Keith. She is live at the Polk County Sheriff's Office.
Yeah, sad news indeed. 11-year-old Audrii Cunningham was found dead floating in the Trinity River this afternoon. And now we're told her father's friend, Don Stephen McDougal, who had been named as a person of interest, we're told he is going to be charged with little Audrii's murder. Now, the 11-year-old's body was pulled from the Trinity River by crews who have been desperately searching for her here in Polk County for days. Investigators have been focusing their search on the river and the Lake Livingston Dam since the 11-year-old disappeared. Now, little Audrii went missing on Thursday after investigators say Don Stephen McDougal was supposed to drop the 11-year-old off at her bus stop in the morning for school, but they say she never made it. McDougal, who has a long criminal history, was arrested on a non-related assault charge on Friday, a day after little Audrii vanished, and he's still in jail. Now, according to court records, McDougal was arrested also back in 2007 on a charge of attempted indecency with a child, and that was in Brazoria County after, according to court records, quote, getting into bed with the little girl, pulling her pajama bottoms down and her panties down. Now, that, of course, is a different little girl, not little Audrii, but McDougal pleaded guilty in that case to a lesser child enticement charge, and he was sentenced to 2 years in prison. Now, 17 years later, and investigators say McDougal has murdered a little girl, 11-year-old Audrii Cunningham.
Based on all of the evidence that law enforcement has collected, they are in the process of preparing the appropriate arrest warrants for Don Stephen McDougal. At this time, we believe the appropriate arrest warrant is going to be for capital murder in the death of Audrii Cunningham.
At this time right now, we have transported Audrii down to the Harris County Medical Examiner's Office. At that time, we will await their results to be able to determine the cause and method of her death.
I understand that this is a very difficult time for Audrii's family and for our community. The substantial law enforcement resources that were marshaled by the Sheriff Lyons, I think, should show you that this county and law enforcement, they will come out when they need to protect our children.
The water level in the Trinity River was dropped and lowered so that searchers could look. And this afternoon, the body of 11-year-old Audrii Cunningham, who's been missing since Thursday, her body was found there in the Trinity River, and the Amber Alert has now been discontinued. Fox 26's Abigail Dye continues our team coverage there at the Trinity River, where little Audrii was found.
Donnelly, this is not the way we want an Amber Alert to end. It's been a long few days of searching for this little girl, and so many hearts are broken that this is the outcome. It's the worst possible thing that the truth could be, and now we're here. And this river right behind me is where officials say they pulled little Audrii's body from. Like you said, the Trinity River Authority did lower the water level here, so her body could be easily found and taken out of the river. Now, moving on to Don Stephen McDougal, the suspect in this case, who is expected to be charged with murder. We are told by officials that he brought officials to multiple locations near this river, multiple locations up and down the river, and this was one of those locations. Now, officials don't say that he admitted to her body being here or anything like that, but he did say he was here at one point. And Dominique, like you said, he has a very lengthy criminal history, including enticing a minor, and now we're here. He's going to be charged with capital murder in this case, and like I said, it's absolutely not the way that we wanted to see this case end. Reporting live, Abigail Dye, Fox 26 News.
Abigail, incredibly sad. We'll continue to follow that throughout the newscast.
Well, you can also catch up on all of our coverage on the Audrii Cunningham case at fox26houston.com. We also have a special section on our free streaming app for your smart TV, Fox Local. You can set the homepage as Fox 26.